Hi there, it's Amy D with Amy D Coaching, and today we're discussing the Zestimates. Every realtor's favorite, right? And we've all been in this situation where you meet with a client, you've done your CMA, and the client says, but Zillow says my home is worth, and it's either dramatically higher or dramatically lower than what you've put together and what you know the true value to be. And there's several reasons that this could happen. But here's what you need to remember, guys. Zillow's our friend. Don't fight it. The first thing that comes to mind when people have had this situation, they've come to me frustrating about it, is that this should never be a surprise. We know how powerful Zillow is. We know that everyone's going on there. Before you have a listing presentation, go ahead and pull up Zillow and take a look at the Zestimate, because there's a good chance that your clients have done that. Now, don't let that influence your price. You should do your CMA the way you would regardless. But this is going to influence the way you have the conversation. So if you see that the Zestimate is $200,000 higher than what you're going in with, I mean, here in our area, there's a neighborhood, or there's a city called Lake Oswego, and there's a beautiful lake. Now, as you can imagine, homes on the lake sell for more than homes off the, so if a home is half a mile away from the lake and Zillow is just, puts a pin there and is pulling from a half-mile radius, it's pulling in that, and say a home just on, or a few homes on the lake have recently sold, but homes out here haven't, well, Zillow's going to pull these as comps. They doesn't know the difference. I know the difference. I'm a professional. So I can walk in with my CMA on this house and have a conversation with my client, say, oh, you may have pulled, did you check Zillow? Did you pull this estimate? And it doesn't really matter what they say, because now that I've thrown it out there, if they haven't yet, they're going to as soon as I leave. So if they're like, no, why? You just go, oh, great, never mind. Right? Like that's going to blow up in your face about 5 minutes after you walk out their door. So whether they have or haven't, you say, oh, well, I always ask, I know lots of people check their values online, and in this particular neighborhood, sometimes it can be way off because of the lake. Zillow doesn't take things like view or lakefront into account the way we all know, obviously, people are going to pay more to live right on the lake than to live half a mile off the lake, and they're going to pay more to live here than, so you can't really do a radius search. So let me show you the properties that I've pulled up. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't looked at Zillow, it thinks your home is worth X, or, so you'll let them know, but you're also letting them know why it's so much higher. So your assignment really is twofold. When you pull up this estimate and it's very different than what you have. So the first part is to pull up this estimate, but the second piece of your assignment, if there's a big difference in price of what Zillow thinks and what you think, that you know why. You get ahead of that situation, and you're posing the question and giving the information. So the client should never be looking at your number and responding with what Zillow says, right? You lead with that. Hope that helps.